This week, an 11-year-old boy is struck in a hit and run, and an alleged multi-billion-dollar crypto fraud scheme is broken up by federal prosecutors. Plus,
we heard a big pop inside the building, it sounded like gunshots.
A robbery suspect is shot by police following a confrontation. Right now, Fox 5's Crime in the City. For our first story this week, we head to the Morris Park section of the Bronx. That's where an officer suffered a serious head injury following a police-involved shooting with an 18-year-old suspect.
This morning, we're following a developing story out of the Bronx. An officer is recovering this morning following a police-involved shooting.
That's right, happened up in the Bronx. Officers were responding to a domestic robbery call where the suspect apparently had a gun. Good day's Briella Tomasetti live in the Morris Park section of the Bronx. How's that officer doing this morning, Briella?
Yeah, he's thankfully all right, Dan and Tashani. That officer was rushed right here to Jacoby Hospital with a serious head injury following that struggle with an armed suspect. He is in stable condition as we speak, and yes, he is expected even to make a full recovery, according to police. But police got that initial 911 call at 9:16 last night. And that was from inside a building on Van Nest Avenue in Williamsbridge. A father said his adult son robbed his mother and older brother at gunpoint. Now, when officers responded to the scene, the man told them he believed his son fled to a building near Paulding Avenue and East Gun Hill Road with a gun. Police set up a barricade around the building, went upstairs and knocked on a door where they encountered the 18-year-old suspect who denied any involvement. The suspect's father, though, recognized his voice, which prompted police to call for backup. NYPD Chief of Patrol Philip Rivera describes what happened next.
Officers then heard 3 gunshots, and the suspect was able to open the door. The suspect fled through the front door, where he encountered officers positioned outside the door. A struggle ensued as officers attempted to take him into custody, and one officer fell backwards and hit his head. An officer then discharged a firearm, striking the perpetrator twice, once in the lower back and once in the right arm.
Rivera says the suspect is in critical condition, also here at Jacoby Hospital, and noted that he has a violent criminal history, but wouldn't disclose any other details. It's still unclear what the 18-year-old was trying to steal from his family members, but police recovered a gun at the scene. And a man who lives in the same exact building with his wife and 3-year-old child told reporters he wasn't home, but his wife heard a domestic dispute of some sort that quickly escalated.
I was on the phone with my wife at the time. She called me to basically let me know, she heard a big pop inside the building. It sounded like gunshots. She heard multiple people arguing, then basically people screaming. Not just from in the building, from outside.
Body camera footage and shell casings helped police decipher that there were additional shots fired from inside that apartment, damaging a window. Again, one officer recovering from a head wound, and he is in stable condition right now. The suspect, meantime, in critical condition, was taken into police custody and will later face charges.
We now head to the intersection of Avenue V and Ocean Parkway in Brooklyn. That's where an 11-year-old boy was struck by a car while riding a scooter.
An 11-year-old boy in critical condition tonight after a hit and run in Brooklyn. CitizenNet video captured the scene in Gravesend. The NYPD says just before 6 o'clock tonight, the boy was riding a scooter at Avenue V in Ocean Parkway when a black car slammed into him and kept going. A 25-year-old man was also hit by debris. He's hospitalized in stable condition. The sedan was later found on Ocean Parkway. So far, no arrests have been made.
Up in Midtown Manhattan, one man was slashed and another was pushed onto tracks at a subway station. Well, police are still searching for 2 suspects in a violent attack at a Midtown subway station. The NYPD responded to a call about an assault at the 57th Street F train station just after about 11 o'clock. This was Saturday night. Police say 2 men got into some kind of argument with those victims. Officers say a 39-year-old man was slashed in the hand and a 37-year-old hurt his arm after being pushed. He was pushed onto the tracks. Both of them were hospitalized in stable condition. And finally, we end with federal prosecutors uncovering an alleged $15 billion crypto fraud scheme. We must warn you, some of the images in this story are disturbing.
Prosecutors say the scheme bilked billions of dollars from victims all over the world.
Fox 5's Linda Schmidt is live in the newsroom with a look at what prosecutors uncovered. Linda.
Yeah, well, first, this is wild. First of all, the reason that they call it pig butchering is because the scammers, they start by building trust with their victims, you know, luring them in, fattening up for slaughter, like pig farmers do before they slaughter their pigs. Well, in this case, the scammers slaughter victims by stealing thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars from them. Now, this is a $15 billion cryptocurrency fraud scheme. The U.S. Attorney's Office and the FBI say it was operated out of a call center, what you're looking at right there, in Cambodia. The indictment alleges the mastermind trafficked hundreds of workers, forcing them to work in labor camps and then to contact victims using social media, phone calls, and texting. Now, some of these pictures here are graphic. These pictures are showing you what they would do to these people. They would beat and torture them, allegedly, if they did not solicit potential victims. Now, the FBI calling this a vast criminal network that stole billions of dollars from innocent people from all around the world.
He operated a call center overseas of hundreds of workers whose sole purpose was to reach out to victims, try to gain their trust. A lot of these initial reach outs were very innocuous, didn't come off the bat looking for money right away, but tried to gain trust with folks. And once they feel they had good trust, they would convince them to invest thousands of dollars into essentially fraudulent investment schemes. And a lot of times that was done through cryptocurrency or actually hard money.
And the suspect is 37 years old. His name is Chen Zi. Take a look. This is his picture right here. He is the founder and chairman of Prince Holding Group, which is a business conglomerate based in Cambodia. U.S. authorities say it is one of Asia's largest criminal organizations. Now, so far, they are still looking for him. He is not in custody yet.
That's this week's Crime in the City. Subscribe for more at youtube.com/Fox5NY.